I'm here with one of the stars of Colgate basketball, also South Kingstown's own Keegan Records. Thank you for taking the time. I want to start, with this most recent championship, winning the Patriot League again. This is the third time in a row for you. Just what's that feeling like? And I can imagine it never gets old.
Here in the Patriot League, the Raider reign continues. Colgate, a third straight Patriot League title and fourth in 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, it gets better every time. I always say the next ring's my favorite one. So, just keep that mentality. And like you said, I mean, winning three of them is pretty incredible. And it feels, I feel pretty lucky and pretty special to be able to do it. But yeah, I mean, the feeling gets better every time, just being surrounded by the community and your teammates and your coaches that, work so hard to get there. Just a great feeling.
Absolutely. And, for you, you talk about obviously the team, you guys have a complete really a complete balanced attack, especially in that championship game. I know you guys got it. You especially got it going in that first half. But kind of what has been the key for you guys this year? Again, as a top dog, always people going after you, but to kind of sustain the success you guys have had, what's been the key specifically for you this year?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, kind of like that balanced attack. I think we have a lot of talented players who can score from all over the court. But I think something this year we've been focusing on, and some of the new coaches have kind of brought in is you got to focus on defense, and defense will eventually lead to offense, and that's transition this year has been really good to us. So we've really been just trying to focus on getting defensive stops and then get out in transition. And it's nice when you have four guys around the edge who can shoot it from 40% basically. And then so that makes my work on the inside much easier. If anyone tries to come double, just kick it out, and they'll launch up a three, and I just know it's going in. But yeah, just that balanced attack that you were talking about has been really good for us working inside out. Yeah, just so. Yeah.
Definitely. And for you, there's a lot of milestones, obviously as a team, first off, but also individually, team. I know this championship, I believe, tied Bucknell and Holy Cross for the most championships. Colgate
Mhm.
now has tied in Patriot League history. You individually, you reached that 1,000 point mark. I know you're not done yet, and I want to get to the game coming up, but just kind of your
Yeah.
Colgate career, what it's been like, what it's meant for you. And again, you have reached so many, not just goals, I'm sure, but just the accomplishments that you've had personally and as a team. It's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible. Try to coach when I took my visit here. I was actually sitting in this room, and coach said, it's going to go by fast. 4 years are going to go by really fast. And obviously, at the time I was like, yeah, but it's still 4 years. But next thing you know, 4 years later, I'm here, and it went by really fast. And I've met a lot of amazing people along the way, and who have made this journey extremely fun. And on the court, I mean, I just feel so lucky and fortunate to have coaching staff that I've had, and obviously it's changed throughout the years with a couple different assistant coaches, but everybody that Coach Langle's brought in from players to staff it's been incredible. And I feel really fortunate to be able to play in four championships and win three of them. It's just been, I never would have thought that that could be even a possibility. Until I got here and got adjusted, and I was like, every year, like, all right, let's do it again. Like we can keep doing this. Yeah, and then individually, success came along with the team success. And I've been also lucky enough to get playing time since my freshman year. Played like 10 15 minutes a game my freshman year, and then just kept climbing up from there. Now a senior in a starting role and as a captain. It's been amazing. So yeah.
Yeah. And, obviously it's important, which I'm sure you have obviously celebrate all these, but like I said, obviously you guys aren't done yet.
Yeah.
You're getting kind of used to these, punching tickets to the tournament. You guys came up a
Mhm.
little bit short last year against Wisconsin in a great game. With your seeding, and I don't know, I think a lot, feel probably you guys should have been seeded a little higher. With that being said, I don't know how much of the tape you've kind of dived into, but just the game against Texas, what are you looking at? What's been the biggest difference for you from, go back to, as a sophomore making the NCAA tournament, and kind of how you prepare for this moment now?
Yeah, I mean that's something we kind of talked about since we got back on the court after our championship game. Since we got back practicing, we obviously had no idea who we were playing until yesterday, but we still been on the court and putting that work in, and like we kind of got together and said, like, everybody take some time to think about what you can do and what we can really do as a team to make the difference this year. Now that a lot of these guys have experience, so everybody kind of thought individually and as a team what we can do. We did talk about it a little bit, but experience is one of those things that you just either have it or you don't, and a lot of us luckily have it. So we'll try to use that to the best of our advantage. Just try to just be composed throughout the game. Like we know it's going to be a battle, and it's going to be they're big. They're going to be bigger, stronger, more athletic. It's just the way it is between high major teams and teams like us. But we'll just try to do everything we can to play as one Colgate basketball team and play basketball the way we like to, and not get affected by what they do. But just try to keep the same game plan. And we haven't really today and tomorrow and obviously the next day we'll look into film more and more. We'll do that in a couple hours here right before practice. But so I'm excited to see what the coaches, they always come up with a great game plan. So when we played Arkansas, Wisconsin, and then when I wasn't here, Tennessee has always been some really close games. Coaches come up with some great plans, but this year we want to take that one step and win one of the games. We don't want it to just be close. We're happy we're here, but we're not really satisfied yet. Like we want to try to shock the world. So.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I know there's a lot of people rooting for you guys, Colgate fans, but I know, Rhode Island, especially South Kingstown, as someone who grew up playing basketball in South Kingstown, rooting hard for you personally and the team. So looking forward to it, and best of luck preparing this week.
Yeah, thank you very much.